Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sunny, and today I am super duper excited because today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get rich. Now, you guys might be like, Sunny, you've made so many different how to get rich videos in the past before. Now, you guys, it's actually 2025, which is a completely different year. We've got completely different updates, and my old videos were kind of outdated because now we have updates that we haven't had before. As you can see, if you search up how to get rich, there's lots of different ways on how to get rich, and I'm going to be telling you why you should watch this video rather than these other videos. I'm sure they must be good, however, my inventory has actually improved quite a lot from before. So this was my inventory back in 2020 when I was actually a pro trader. So I actually stopped trading now, which kind of is why my inventory doesn't change. However, back then my inventory used to change so quickly, and currently it looks like this. As you can see, I have a lot of different pets, and I actually have a lot of my other alt accounts. However, I can't be asked to trade them back and forth, so I just keep them on my alt accounts just in case if this account gets hacked, I can at least have my other pets on the other accounts, because you know, it's better just to lose a few things rather than everything all at once. But here are my pets. I hope you guys like them. Aren't they so cute? And I'm going to be telling you guys the best tips and tricks on how to use these new updates and Adopt Me in 2025 to get rich. Okay, so as you guys know, in 2025 or 2024, I really don't remember, but anyways, I haven't made a video since then on how to get rich. So a new update is that you're actually allowed to trade your house now, which is really nice. So as you can see, I can just list my house for trade and people will be able to offer for my house. Now you might be like, Sunny, how on earth are we going to get rich by this? Well, let me tell you. So, if you guys didn't know, there's also a new feature in Adopt Me where you can actually clone your houses. Now, I have a lot of houses here, and one of the houses I actually have is, let's say, my Dubai house, because this one's a really good house, and this would be worth at least a neon shadow dragon. That's how amazing it is, honestly. So as you can see, this is my Dubai house. Hold up, it's loading. Oh, okay. As you can see, this is literally Dubai, which is quite literally insane. Oh my gosh. Now what I'm actually going to do is I would clone this whole house, and I'm actually going to show you guys how to clone houses in a minute. I would clone this house and then I would trade it for a neon shadow dragon, and I would also have this house for myself too. So basically I'm not losing my house, I'm just losing the bucks when I clone it. Now you guys might be like, but Sunny, I'm not a good builder and my builds are 100% not worth a good pet. Don't worry you guys, all you have to do is trade for a really good looking house, clone the house, and then trade that house for some good pets. That way you don't even need to be a good builder, because I know I'm not. Okay, if you search up how to clone houses in Adopt Me, you're going to be actually able to see a lot of different videos, and you can just go ahead and watch one of these. I'm gonna watch Cookie Cutter because he doesn't make clickbait content, and some of these might actually be clickbait, like this. This is completely clickbait. This is literally a scam, by the way. So Cookie Cutter does not do that. So instead we're gonna watch his video because we know he's trusted. So all you have to do is have a house, and you have to have another version of the house. For example, if you have a tiny house and you want to duplicate it, make sure you have another tiny house. Now, I'm not going to show you the full video on how to duplicate your house, otherwise there's no point in watching his video. So go ahead and watch Cookie Cutter's video on how to duplicate a house and Adopt Me, and you'll be able to know how to duplicate your house, and then follow my methods so you're able to become really rich. So basically, the only thing you're actually losing here is your bucks. And I'm going to tell you different ways on how to get bucks, so do not worry you guys, I'm going to be telling you how to get bucks in the rest of the video. So the next thing I recommend is, as you guys know, Adopt Me always has these updates, and currently it's the Cherry Blossom Festival update, which is quite fun. But the thing is, as you can see, I have a 0 cherry blossoms because I'm quite poor. Now, a lot of people think they can just spend their Robux on cherry blossoms so they can get a lot of cherry blossoms. But this has got to be one of the most dumbest things I've ever seen people do. And trust me, you guys, when I first got Robux, I actually made this mistake. Instead, what you guys want to do is you want to actually play the games that they give you, because you can easily make the amount of cherry blossoms that I don't even know, 1,000 Robux gives you, you can easily make that in about a few hours. Now, as you can see, the games are a little bit hard, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, I don't even know where I'm going. Guys, help me. I haven't even played this game. This is literally my first time playing this game. However, you can play on your old accounts, get more cherry blossoms, or you can just literally be AFK and they'll still give you cherry blossoms. Guys, this game is not fun, but as you can see, I just got 2,750 cherry blossoms. And how much do you get for 1,000 Robux? Sorry, wait, what? Hold up. I just got 2,750 and 40 Robux is at 1,750. So I literally just got more than 40 Robux basically. So what's the point of spending 40 Robux? That's so pointless. So another thing I really recommend is instead of spending your Robux on these, like I'm sure there's always a new currency during the updates. For example, there's always a candy currency during Halloween, a gingerbread currency during Christmas. Do not spend your money on that. Instead, spend your money on the new Robux pet. For example, this is the Sakura Spirit. Look how pretty it is. It looks like a I forgot what it's called. Frost Fury? Yeah, I think of the Frost Fury. Oh my god, we can literally make this Sakura pet, Sakura Spirit, from this Frost Fury if I color it. Like, wow, okay. Okay, so the next tip I'm going to tell you guys is on how to get a lot of bucks. So you guys, one thing a lot of people do is whenever their pet gets a need, they just immediately take their pet to do that need. For example, my albino monkey, I think it's going to feel sleepy, right? Let's wait till it actually gets a need. Or maybe my things are off. Oops, hold up. Let me turn it back on. Okay, there we go. Classic needs view. So let's just say my albino monkey is going to be sleepy or something, and basically the normal human intention is to go to the bed to make my albino monkey sleep, and then I'm going to get a bit of cash. However, you guys, do not do this. If you want to be rich, you need to be a good multitasker. And the way to be a good multitasker is basically to trade and raise your albino monkey up at the same time. Because the best way to get rich is to invest. You need to trade, guys. You need to go on rich trading servers. I'm going to give you a few examples. For example, you can go on my rich trading server. It's SunnyxMisty in groups. As you can see, this is my group. I have 2 million members, which is actually insane. Oh, and I have 2 million subscribers. Thank you so much, you guys. You're honestly the best. Anyways, also check out my new hairs while you're at it. Like, look at my new hairs. I'm currently wearing this one. It's so cute. Anyways, that was a bit off topic, but here are the pets. And what is this? Guys, do not play these games. Maybe we can reply and be like, scam. Send. Oh yeah, okay. As you can see, I just replied to it. Let's see how close I am to 3 million members. Can I not see? Oh, okay, you guys, I'm actually quite close to 3 million members. That's actually insane. Guys, how come I don't have 2.5 million subscribers, but I have 2.5, almost 2.6 million members on my group? That's insane. But you guys, make sure to subscribe, because I think a lot of people watch my videos but they don't subscribe, sadly, so make sure to subscribe. Anyways, coming back to my next tip, while you're trading, keep your pet out, and then what's going to happen is you're going to have a ton of different needs your albino monkey needs to do. So what you want to do is you want to take a little trading break where you stop trading, because trading is really good, and instead you just age up your pet and you get a lot of money, and then after all your pets' needs are complete, go ahead and trade again. Keep on doing this until you have enough bucks that you want. And unfortunately, there's actually a limit for 2,000 bucks, which I find so annoying because 2,000 bucks is barely anything. So yeah, you guys, let's move on to the next tip. Now, before I say, oh, you guys should always spend your Robux really, really wisely. For example, don't buy silly things and silly game passes like the golden corn baits, because it's honestly pointless. Or the legendary mega cars. That's also pointless. Before I actually tell you how to spend your Robux, I'm going to be telling you guys how to actually get Robux yourself. Now, I know a lot of people actually fall for Robux scams, unfortunately, because they don't have any Robux. But here's a real way on how to actually get Robux. The first thing you want to do is you want to create a game pass on your game. So as you can see, everyone has a pre-made game, and all you have to go is click on store and then add pass, and then you're going to be able to make a pass. Now after you've made your pass, you want to go to please donate, which is actually such a good game because you can actually get Robux from this game, because there's a lot of rich people that actually donate to you, and there's a reason that this has 2 million likes. Guys, this game actually works, which is really good. Even I've gotten Robux from this, and it's completely free. You don't even have to give anything. You just need to be lucky, and you just want to hope that there's really rich and kind people in your server. Anyways, another way you can get Robux is simply by joining my group. Now I actually have a lot of group funds. I actually have way more, but I give my group funds out quite a lot to my members of my group. So you guys make sure to join my group, so then I can send you Robux and you're going to be able to get some Robux. For example, 1,000 is what I usually give, by the way. Or I give sometimes 2,000 and maybe 5,000 if you're really lucky. So after you've got the Robux, you can just spend it on the shop and make sure to actually buy things that are useful and that will actually help you become richer in the game. Okay, you guys, so my next tip on how to get super duper rich is to join Korean servers. Now, if you guys don't even know what Korean servers are, I'm gonna tell you. So I actually saw this TikTok video of a Korean server. Here is the video, by the way, and people realized that in Korean servers they actually use happy values rather than normal trading values. For example, if they like the pets, they're gonna overpay. However, if they don't like the pets, they're not gonna overpay. They're gonna underpay, and you might as well just leave the server. Now, for example, this ice cream habit crab, as you guys can see, it's only a ultra rare, but people can offer you like crazy legendaries just for this crab because it's cute. And if it makes the person happy, the Korean servers are going to overpay for it. Now I'm actually going to show you guys how to get into Korean servers, so you guys can join a Korean server. Even though you might not understand the language, you will be able to trade well. Also, comment down below if you're actually from Korea or Korean. I'd love to know. So this is how you get onto the Korean server. All you guys need to do is go to the servers, and then you need to see people with these specific avatars, because the Korean avatars are usually really like faint skin, and for example pinkish skin or really light tones. Just join a lot of people that have really like pinkish skins, and maybe you'll be lucky and it's a Korean server. But don't worry, you guys, you might even accidentally join a Korean server, because I've a lot of times accidentally joined a Korean server. So you guys, the next way to actually get rich is to join your laptop whenever you want to get a legendary. I've actually noticed whenever I'm catching eggs and I play on my laptop, I always have a higher chance of getting a legendary compared to when I play on my iPad. I don't know why, you guys, but whenever I play on my iPad, I basically almost never get a legendary. Maybe that's just my luck, I'm not really sure. However, a lot of people also did this test to check if your laptop or your computer in general, it doesn't matter, computer, laptop, anything, and they realized that you actually have a higher chance of getting a legendary when you play on your laptop. So I actually have a video back from 2020, you guys, when I actually was hatching this egg and I ended up getting a legendary kangaroo on camera. Like, that's actually insane. Oh my gosh. I mean, it could be because of luck. However, studies and statistics have actually showed that playing on your laptop or your computer has a higher chance of getting legendary. I don't know why though. Now, unfortunately, you guys, everyone knows the new update where you can actually see what you're gonna get from your egg. Now in my video, as you can see, I showed you guys that you can actually see the 10 next items in your egg. So if you open your egg 10 times, you're gonna get a hot bop. On the 10th time, on the 2nd time, you're gonna get a snorgle, on the 3rd time, you're gonna get a moon pine, and so on and so forth. However, they actually recently changed the update where now you can see the list up to 1,000. Now, unfortunately, when you have a standardized sequence, you have a very, very, very low chance of getting a legendary at all. And this means it's quite literally pointless to even open eggs, open gifts, open lures. It's so pointless. Which is why you should not use standard sequence. But you might be like, Sunny, I have this update and I can't get rid of it. Now, as you guys can see, I don't actually have this update anymore, which is so good. And this is because I actually use a VPN to change my location, because in some countries you don't actually have the standardized sequence updates, which means that you're basically just going to get a randomized pet, which is way better because you have a higher chance of getting legendary. Okay, so as you can see, they actually wrote this now. So it says, disclosure: to comply with the laws of your country, all items follow a standard non-random sequence which can be found here. So let's actually go ahead and open a gumball machine. Oh, and now it even gives us a warning. Okay, let's actually buy a moon egg and see the sequence for this, because now you can see up to 1,000. What is this? I don't see a single legend. Sorry, 91 sun glider. Oh my god, I can barely even see legendary. I don't even know what the legendary is out of the moon egg, so there's no point of me actually looking at it. But if you guys know the legendary that comes out of the moon egg, then have a look at this, I guess, and tell me what number until you get a legendary, please. Instead, I'm gonna get a royal egg because I know the legendaries that you get out of the royal egg. So let's have a look at what number I'm gonna get a legendary. Ooh, on the 31st go, I'm gonna get an alicorn. So you're telling me I have to open up 31 eggs to get an alicorn? No, thank you. I'm good. So like I said, you guys, this update is really, really silly, unfortunately. So just get a VPN to change your country. So instead, your items and your pets are just going to be randomized. And it looks like they put up this little sign for absolutely all of the gifts as well. Okay. Anyways, you guys, that was it for the tips and tricks on how to get rich in Adopt Me. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody!